What is good, YouTube? Back with another video of technical analysis and day trading NASDAQ or NAS 100. Uh, just seeing what we can get into today on a No News Monday. This is just a recap of what I just took today. So just want to show you guys the news and then we'll go to the breakdown analysis. We'll go to, where is it? Okay, so Monday, really no news all day. So starting off a little light, but no real impact, meaning there's no real, I guess, fuel for price to move really intensely on a Monday. That's usually how Mondays work. So going down to the weekly at 7 a.m. really was bearish, and it ended up really kind of just closing down at the all-time high that we seen last week. So we were definitely, we're probably going to start the week off pretty bearish, but we're going to see how everything unfolds with given time. And then going to the day, we got the day. The all-time high was definitely here. So that's our all-time high right there. And we see that price made two bearish candles, meaning that it's pretty much trying to fight it to go back down. But like I said, we gotta just let the week unfold. So Monday is definitely gonna be a slow, explosive day, which is cool. That's fine. That's just the thing is, with day trading, you just have to be patient and just realize, the early signals before it's too late, and just really dive deep into your strategy. If your strategy is telling you what it is, that's what it is, and believe it wholeheartedly, and just move on from it. So we got the daily as bearish, weekly is bearish. Then we got the 15. Now the 15 from 7 a.m. through 8, well, 7 through 9, which is displacement. We've seen that price kind of made this higher high, higher low, higher high, and it looked like it was actually going to go up to the initial buy side liquidity, but unfortunately it didn't. It made a lower low, which broke past the previous low, and it went up a little bit, went farther down, went up a little bit. Now it's kind of at a point where it's past the consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap that was this week. That is this week's new week opening gap, and it's lower than that. So I'm just going to change this to correct it. So we see that price wanted to come back up here, looking at these huge wicks, 1 2 3 wicks right here, well, including this fourth one. Price really was trying to stay close to the consequent encroachment of the new week open gap and just move to the next reference point. But since Monday is really not going to give it that extra fuel to move explosively, it's just more like a coasting back and forth kind of motion until price just gets going through the week. So in a sense, I would say like today it was like a building liquidity day. I want to say in a sense, if it's going back and forth, just seeking destroying everybody and swiping up liquidity and hitting stop losses left and right, who's to say tomorrow might be the day it could explode from all that built up liquidity, or tonight. So that being said, the trade that I was taking, I wanted to sell. Why? Because these new day opening gaps were a cluster below. So around 789 building liquidity, 930 came up to this specific sell side fair value gap. That's on the 15, and it keeps rejecting once, twice, three, four times. Who's to say that price wanted to come down all the way to the cluster opening gaps? So technically speaking, it would have to go through and pass the consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap, go past and through first day fair value gap, and we have relative equal lows here. Well, this is the 15-minute liquidity. You can really just name it those two, but in technical terms, it's the relative equal low on the 15-minute time frame, a higher time frame. And last but not least, would target the cluster and just be done. Or you could target relative equal lows or the bottom of the new week opening gap. So with that being said, I ended up just realizing, today's Monday. It's not really going to go crazy. There's no point in trying to put my two accounts at risk, my live account and my account that I'm currently working on. There's no point if I know that it's not really going to work out. With the evidence given to me that there's no real fuel and that there's no real movement by looking at the market, like you have choppiness, which is fine. Here, going back up, down, back up, down, going back up, down. It's not clearly going a direction. It's just going back and forth. So from my prior experience, trading consolidation or just building liquidity, consolidation like action never did work with me. So I just took my break even day, which is good, and realized, hey, there's tomorrow and there's the rest of the week. So it's not, it's right here on my top of my chart here. You don't earn payouts by trying harder. You earn them by staying grounded in your model and making fewer but higher quality trades. So in that case, W for me for not taking no trades on my live account, and also W for me to just realize to walk away at break even and not trade anymore. There's no real point of trying to put my account at risk when the game is already against me, and then it's really against me on a day when none of the cards are stacked with me. It's against me. So it's a good day overall, and that's a good trading update, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.